Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to sketch Fred Flintstone. So as some of you may remember that it was a classical TV show and it was done by the genius of Hanna-Barbera. So Joseph Hanna William Barbera, very accomplished folks when it came to the field of animation, to cartoon entertainment, just spectacular. And the Flintstones, focusing on a prehistoric family, was about how at that time we had all these ridiculous things like cars driven by feet and dinosaurs shredding paper. So office work, everything going on, business as usual, but in the prehistoric age. So very funny and very entertaining. If you haven't checked it out, you should. So we are doing Fred Flintstone. I'm doing the upper torso and shoulders. So we need a shape like that, and we need something like that. So that's like a bell shape with a curve here, because his face is I'm showing it from that angle, so his eyes and nose will be toward this side. And you could also Google some images to check him out. So that is the back of the head, and for now we will just go and put in that shape like that, and that is actually his cheek right there. So that is the left cheek. He has this huge nose that curves in like that. Fred Flintstone was also played by John Goodman in the movie version, which was more or less faithful to the cartoons. They could have done it better, but it was okay, because John Goodman by himself was enough reason for yours truly to watch it. So there's the mouth, and again very simple, and we come in. So it's all again like the usual kids cartoons. In fact, this one I would say was even for all ages, if you ask me, but again everybody's perspective might be different on that. So I'm putting in a set of eyes right there. I'm putting in his thick eyebrows. I don't think they goes past the head. He had these this bulge under the eye, depending on which eye is in sight. Very simple ears, again kind of that shape, C shape. And then the hair was sitting just above the eyebrows there. So we have that. It's because he's your typical office worker, and the typical faithful husband, family man, father. So he sported the office tie right there. I think that he was actually in a stone cutting. He was working for a stone cutting business, as far as I remember. But again, do check it out, and you will find that it's very entertaining. So I'm drawing the arm in now. There's the tattered caveman sleeve, because he's it doesn't have sleeves. He wears a sleeveless shirt. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has 3 fingers, and there's the thumb, because, well, according to them, cavemen had 3 fingers. Well, whatever worked for them. So interesting design regardless. And then he had all these leopard skin spots, so you don't go overboard on them, just to check it out how many are there. And then once you have that down, so there were some nice colors going. That was light blue, this was orange and black, and of course he had the skin tone. But then he had this little shade here for So it's like a shaven patch left by the many shaves. And then we will just put in, because the hair is all black. So since we're doing this with a pencil, I'm just going to do the tones quickly, which will work with the pencil. And then of course the leopard spots, but that is the drill. And of course, if you are to give your own little bit of shading, you can. I've never seen a Flintstone drawing that had more than one dimension on it. It was all like flat coloring, just like The Simpsons, or in fact The Simpsons used to sometimes pack a little bit of shadows, because as animations came along, they came to incorporate more in terms of how should I put it, in terms of look and the feel. So I'm just giving good old Fred Flintstone here a little bit of dimension and a little bit of shadow tone here and there with the pencil, just to make it pop out a little better. And there we have it. Quick sketch of Fred Flintstone. Please do check out the Flintstones. Very entertaining and more fun to draw. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe and keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.